I'm at your door. Open up. I ain't talking about the one on the hinges either. Talking about your back door.
Not a sin. So much with you, but probably better.
Hey, bro.
What?
Oh my God!
I didn't mean to. You're scaring you. What's wrong? You can tell me. Go on. Go on.
Stop staring at fucking gas.
Go on. Let me try to rearrange myself. Got it? Alright. That's three. Get him out.
Don't move, Sim. What have you done with...
I didn't mean to just fucking put two of them like that. That... Fucking hell. I did not mean to just shoot him like that. I really didn't. I tried to skip through dialogue, the gun came out, and then just bang.
Tighten up this primary drive servo. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned.
Now breaks the kendo stick over Legacy's head. No mercy. But a kick to the head from Legacy, buying his time. Oh! What in the love of fuck? Wait a minute! Was that a Rolling Thunder into a fucking Poison Rana? Or am I tripping? But yeah. Once again, thank you all for watching. It is really appreciated. I really do mean this. You guys are awesome to have around. Clip that now because I'm not gonna say that shit later when you guys start reminding me of every wrestler I don't like fighting and then try to put me in a team with them. You're not gonna hear it after that. This is the one time. But yeah, I really do mean to thank you guys. I'm gonna enjoy the Brotherhood of Steel. 2 seconds later, realize how fucked up the Brotherhood is. Oh fuck, what have I gotten myself into? I thought for one time in a Bethesda game, I wasn't gonna have to worry about the consequences of shit. Little did I know, I'm just getting thrown into the fucking Civil War quest line from Skyrim all over again. Fucking hell. Also, Jesus Christ, everything I'm using takes up so much breathing room. Okay. So, if you look at this, it's still running damn near that much percent because OBS is now stretching its fucking legs, being a little shit. Okay. Troy, let me clue you in on something. Not a single soul in the entire wrestling business likes yo ass. Even out of a vampire. It's crazy. She can make succubuses jealous. Technique is crazy. How do you suck straight losses? Scurvy dog, what's going on? Hey, yo. Good shout out to Scurvy dog. Big crossbody from Karina.
That's crazy good. My whip's still intact though.
Yo, my whip is still intact, bro.
He was really trying to hop in.
You know, yes.
Oh, you won't! You won't! You won't!
And it intact
Where's
no
my
more.
Whip? No, why you broke my whip? What the fuck?
And it, hey, your whip is still. Never mind, your whip ain't.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
This is why we can't have
So,
nice things.
Danny, that's not smart. That is not a smart idea.
Do you really think the match will go any differently this time around?
Troy's got a point, as much as I hate to say those words.
I do. Because as much as it pains me to admit it, you're right about one thing. I need to step up as GM. So I'll be serving as special guest referee.
Danny, you're fucked. It's gonna go down.
Uber's here.
Bro,
My
I'm gonna
bad.
be honest, I'm stuck in a loading screen.
Oh, that's crazy. I'm looking at you right now, like outside.
He just stuck me in a black screen.
Okay. I'm gonna kill you and see if that helps.
Go ahead.
Oh yeah.
I'm just trying to get my cardio in, you know?
I mean,
Just trying to get my cardio in. Just trying to get my cardio
yo, man, it's trying to get cardio with you. No, cardio is cardio, bro. Everybody gotta get some. Stop being so, man. My man is just breathing down your neck.
Fuck's sake. Oh, I joined by a meeting. The elder entrusted the village to me today. He told me I can learn my duties as I go. I will start by keeping a record of the village. There's so many words I cannot write to the elder. I'm about to chop from Gunther to the... No, 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 absolutely not. No, 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 hell no, absolutely not. What the fuck?
You all for watching. To summon to show up, well, I already did that. I don't need to summon up anymore. I'm being a broken record again. It really is appreciated that you guys all came out to see the show. I have to give a little bit of thank you before. Jester Zai, thank you for the raid from earlier. Forgotten Oni, well, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you enjoyed the show and hope you're here for many more to come. And then I have to thank
Uber's here.
I was just waiting for my bike, like down the street, dog.
Uber's here.
Your Uber is here.
Missing a wheel. Shield.
I'll just get my bike.
Your Uber's here.
I said,
I was just getting my bike.
out here, me little.
We can drive to your bike.
He's here.
Hey, it's a short walk, bro. I don't want you
We
to
can
do
drive to
something.
your bike.
Gas prices are kind of expensive, bro.
We can drive to your bike.
Bro, they that's it. Bro, that's it.
So we can drive to your bike.
Shit. See, you're upset because it's queer baiting. I'm actually elated. I get. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's been a while, but I can say one more time, welcome to DKW, welcome to Love and War.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, accompanied by Iron Maria representing Absolution from Zurich, Switzerland, Anna Marie.
I am your host, Phantom Dragon. And ladies and gentlemen, as you can see by the title, it's been 5 fucking seasons. Pretty much 5 years. 5 years since I started doing this. That feels weird to say out loud. It doesn't feel like it's been that long. That feels very weird. Well, technically 4 years, and we're starting the 5th one now. So for 4 years I've been doing this, not 5. But point's still the same. I've been here a while.
Falcontigger_34 says you fucking deserve it.
Yeah, what's going on, Falcon? Lucifer, what's going on? Thank you for the resub. 7 months. I don't know how you're dealing with me for this long, but hey, welcome in. Ransom, I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. That's not ominous at all. See the stadium for Love and War. Packed house we have tonight. If you were paying attention.
From Buffalo, New York, Amaya Nightmare.
If you were paying attention in the media section of the Discord, you would have saw Amaya. You would have saw Anna Marie calling out longtime rival Danny Weaver. The two have been back and forth again and again several times since Anna had debuted in DKW. Both of them going back and forth, hard fought, nasty matches between the two. None but hatred boiling to the point where Anna would come out with a tweet of her own. Tweet would say, and I'm quoting this: Danny Weaver, I want to end things once and for all. Meet me in the ring for the main event, Hell in a Cell with Iron Man stipulations. I call this the Iron Death Match. And I don't need the title on the line. I want your career on the line. Whoever loses leaves for a whole year. Danny would get this message and respond, well,
I would want to say in kind, but then I would basically lying to you all and saying that there's some kindness in the way these two interact with each other. Danny then responded, and again, this is quoting, by the way. You want February 20th to be the last day I gotta deal with you for a whole year? That sounds like a dream come true. Main event, one-on-one Iron Death. I'll kick off this year right by sending you to meet your beloved. If you remember, the ghost of Zurich carried out the head of her long-lost beloved to the ring when she was still the champion. Danny definitely reaching into that bag, a little bit of the past. Booker decided to add one match last second to have Anna Marie go one-on-one with Amaya Knight. Inferno trailing Anna Marie. Oh, did I? And a rolling heel kick. Now a springboard forearm. Look at the far leg on Amaya. Got one. And a kick out of one. Like I was saying, the show, Booker decided to throw in this match last second while they couldn't do that main event now because Danny already has a championship defense lined up for tonight. February 20th, our first actual episode of DKW, not a pay-per-view, but our first actual episode will feature these two in an Iron Death match. Prior to that, Showmakers decided Anna Marie would go one-on-one with Amaya Knight. You can see Danny, she escorted Amaya Knight out here earlier. Those two go a long way back to their training days. May I have to make that a staple? Maybe. Fisherman suplex. An Iron Death match? Honestly? Shit, might. But like I was saying, Showmakers decided to throw in this match. And while Anna Marie currently in the ring, you can see to her side, or at least the side of the ring. Wait a minute, hook at a far leg here. Count of two and a kick out from Amaya. You see Inferno tailing Anna Marie, learning as much as she can from her. Wait a minute, roll up from Amaya, kick out of one. Over the last few months, it seemed like Anna Marie is teaching Inferno everything she could, having her tail or tagging with her. I don't want to make any assumptions, but Anna Marie didn't strike me as the teaching type up until, I want to say, a few months ago. Maybe it's just the fact you haven't really seen her work with other people. Wait a minute! Last Serenade, I think she calls this move, if I remember correctly. It's been a month. Anna Marie. Wait a minute, Amaya Knight swinging out of it. Irish Whip sends Anna over to the ropes, and then a just one-arm back body drop. Anna was setting up in the corner for something. Or Maya was setting up in the corner for something. I'm gonna just say Knight and Marie. I realize the names are too close. Drop kick from Knight to the leg. But Marie strikes back with a shot to the gut. Irish Whip. No! Pulls right back into a leg lariat. Shoots off the ropes. Big moonsault, but comes up short. Shot to the back. Rear waist lock. Now sets up Marie on the ropes. Knight aiming at that lower back, trying to weaken Anna Marie. Wipes her out with that clothesline. And now Knight going for KO. Hooks the far leg. Could that be it? We got 1, 2. But Anna Marie kicks out. Kick to the side of the shoulder. Inferno tried doing a lot, removing that top turnbuckle, trying to draw the attention. Big elbow drop from across the ring.
Look at a far leg. Ref is busy with that top turnbuckle. Finally realizing by the time he does, Anna Marie kicks out. If you remember correctly, Inferno, one of the newer members to the Cult of Azrael. I already mentioned before that Anna took up a teaching role with Inferno. You're trying to implant as much as you can in the new member. The thing you gotta remember about someone like a Maya Knight is the fact that she has held title gold in other companies, not singles gold, from what I can recall. Oh, sends her into an exposed turnbuckle. Turns her around, shot to the back, hoists her up, and drives the face straight down. Look at her far leg again. We got one. That's two, but no, not kicks out somehow. Was it Maya's other parts? Roxanne Langston. Currently over on GCA. I think I bit the inside of my cheek saying that. Wisdom Tooth has been, the top Wisdom Tooth has been bugging me recently. You got a Harvard championship that you have to win by beating 3 or 4 other people to win in a scurvy CFET. Damn. Could have a championship that you can only win in a specific match. Honestly, I was thinking about that. It'd be pretty much like a kind of hot potato title. At least the vision I had in mind. Knight again! Dropping that forearm, trying to put Anna Marie out. We got 1, 2, and a kick out again from Anna Marie. Anna Marie, a tough woman in her own right. I mentioned earlier on Maya Knight, a tag champion in Soul Real Wrestling. Oh! But Anna Marie, I was gonna mention DKW World Women's Champion and a previous D1 tournament champion and winner. Woman has done a bunch of things on the women's roster, set a bunch of firsts. And if Amaya really wants to beat her here, she's gonna have to go use everything she's got in her bag of tricks. No holding back, no nothing. Look at a far leg after stepping on the arm, but a kick out of 2. Danny better be ready for tomorrow's CSW Revolution. Ooh. Just being nuisance to Doug. Iron Death match for the Iron Man and Iron Woman Championship. Big spine buster there. But Inferno, wait, drawing the attention of the referee. And the ring, a big clothesline to Anna Marie. Anna crawling off to the corner, not trying to lay on her back. She already knows that shot that Anna Marie has dropped on her twice. She can't risk a 3rd time. She has to stay on her feet or out. Oh, the suplex. She can't stay in the center of ring for too long. But I think it's already set. Amaya Knight, no, gets caught by a foot the 3rd time. Also, ANW's Women's Champion, Anna Marie. That is also true. Pops her up straight into the right hand. Spending her National Women's Championship against Mommy. Ooh. It's gonna be interesting. Danny's weak. Already looking more interesting, but again, last serenaded. That's gonna cause Amaya Knight to tap out.
Here is your winner, Anna Marie.
Inferno's so happy she jumped the gun and got in the ring. One half of the Cult of Azrael. Starting off the night hot. Could be out of momentum going into the Iron Death match. Well, Danny glares off from the side. Danny's got a whole lot of things to focus on. National championship over on CSW. She's got the women's world championship over here on DKW to worry about. Not only that, but she's also going into February 20th with a whole year's worth of career on the line, and possibly relinquishing that women's world championship too. Only Danny can beat Anna. Off what will be seen, I wouldn't argue with that. The prior results and everything, I'd imagine you could say that Danny does have Anna's number, but Anna Marie has won against Weaver a few times in the past. That's what makes them such crazy rivals, the fact that they go back and forth again and again. Swiss Iron Woman's gonna have everything. Gonna have everything on the table. Alright, let me lower this a little bit. Yeah, you guys can still hear it. It's just a bit lower. Alright. It's a win for Anna Marie, a loss for Maya Knight. And that drives us to our second match. A debut match. You remember the roster getting introduced, and you already know what that means. That means Logan Williams gonna be stepping up to the plate again. Logan Williams, for those who are uninitiated, a up-and-comer in his own right, already has respect of the fans for some of the matches he's been through. I believe he's only had 3 on actual DKW episodes. This would be his 3rd. He's already connected with the fans with the amount of determination and will that he is willing to go through to try to win a match. He's yet to win one. Not yet to have a win under his belt, but he is still going for it. And based off of what I've seen, apparently his opponent tonight's gonna be a real interesting one to step up to the plate. Let me look really quick for some information on his opponent. I know I had it here somewhere. Let me look for it. What I heard, apparently he's a big guy with a good set of hands and power. It's gonna be an interesting one for Logan as we get back to ringside.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Queens, New York, weighing in at 228 pounds, Logan Williams.
Logan Williams, as I said before, up-and-coming trainee of the DKW dojo. He's been hitting ropes, doing everything he can, close learning under Phantom's wing. Adopted a bit of that high-flying and striking style Phantom's a bit renowned for. I'm going to imagine that was Toxic. Yep, sup Tox. You can already see the crowd bowing down to Logan. He already has the respect. He already has their adoration. He just needs to get his first win. Definitely a definitive underdog, but he's already made his stature known with some of the nasty hits he has taken. Question is, will this be his first win in DKW? Or will this be another loss to the pile? Logan hopes to kick things off right going into 2025. That leads us to his opponent. Soon to DKW, Japanese sensation.
And his opponent from Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 266 pounds, Griffin Fox Oliver.
Griffin Oliver, otherwise known as Forbidden Warrior, making his debut. Could already tell from his size, that's a big man. That is a big dude. Now to show, can we get your live reaction to God Mode from the Madara rap by Rustage? You know what? Sure. I'll listen to it. Milligan already takes off. Single leg drop kick. Opening the matchmaker caught by a left hand. And like that, the tides have turned against Logan, trying to start this off hot. He rolls out of the way, but gets caught with a boot to the face. The speed of this dude. A punch to the gut. I might have hanged a little bit low, but swinging off the ropes into a crossbody. Logan now trying to climb the ropes, trying to get himself seated, but just thrown across the ring. And oh, that a little bit of a taunt going into that elbow. Yeah, Logan is not looking good right now. Very early into the match with the elbow that could have cracked the ribs. Count of two, and Logan managing to kick out. Was out of the way of that stomp, and oh fuck! Dodged one stomp, could not dodge the other. Third one almost hit him. Logan leaned back to get out of the way, and the foot finds him in the face again. Logan turns fire with a kick to the side of the head, turns him around, rear waist lock. No, hip check. Couldn't clasp my fingers on that one, and out, sent straight into the LED post. Ref already counting, count of 5. Low angle drop kick. I still say Seth's stomps are more deadly. I mean, after what he did to Roman at Rumble, yeah, I'd say so. Oh, God, discus clothesline. Count of 8. Logan reverses the Irish whip, sends his opponent back into the ring. Logan's already gotta be just trying to survive. It does seem like it, but Logan, wait a minute. Getting a little bit of wind under his wings. 2 clotheslines, chops the big man down, grabs the foot, trips it out from under him. Standing moonsault. That's 2. I said moonsault. Shooting star press. Sorry. It's been a month. Kick out of 2. Stomp to the face. Then double stomp to the arm, trying to weaken the strength of the big man, Logan. Being very decisive about where he strikes. He's faced big guys before. He's had experience with other big dudes. Oh, God. Just kept up in Logan again. Getting back up to his feet. Seth gave Roman the Blair Davenport special. That's what it felt like. Like, that stomp had some extra hatred behind it. If bro starts hitting all his stomps like that, oh, hell no. Don't wrestle him, please. And, oh, oh! 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 The suplex just sent Logan straight into the announce table. The back of his head banging off it, and now the front of his head too. Oh fuck! And now Logan fighting back, but oh my God! Back up to his feet, count of 7, Irish whip. Sends his opponent to the opposite side of the ring. His opponent kips right back up to his feet. Count of 8. His opponent gets back in the ring. Warrior pops up for a dragon fucking Rana. Logan gets back in the ring. Looks like Warrior is gonna go for something, but Moon standing Spanish fly. And a kick out of 1 from it. Logan a little bit quicker to the draw. Kick to the outer leg, to the gut. Takedown with the tiaras, and now Logan a bit burnt out on stamina, but he gets himself a few seconds to breathe without Warrior being all over him. Goes him back up to his feet, springs off the ropes, traps the head, brings on the big man again. Kick to the side of the head, runs in, Spanish fly! Look at a far leg! We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out from Warrior. Logan so close. He just needs to keep the pressure on. He can't afford to make a mistake or let his opponent breathe right now. He is on the cusp of getting his first win in his career, and he can't back down. Goes for a chop, locks the fingers, flips out from over, an arm drag. I mean, he's more pissed out that CM Punk is going to Elimination Chamber. Oh yeah, 1000%. It's the SmackDown versus Raw 2011. Logan would have went through the table. He would have. That's nasty. 2 standing shooting stars and another kick out at 1. You know what? If Jay can go over Cena to win the Rumble, Logan can beat Warrior. Now you think, oh wait a minute, boot. Logan swats him. A big kick. Standing moonsault. I keep saying moonsault. Spanish fly. Count of 2 and another kick out. Warrior trying to roll out of the ring. Logan stopping him. Going up to the top. Big moonsault from the heavens. Hooking a foreleg again. We got 1, 2, and now again another kick out. Logan trying to feed off some of the energy from the crowd, but you can tell the exhaustion is pushing him. Gets him up to his feet. Irish whip sends him outside. Logan, quick pursuit, but that might have been the worst idea he's had. Now he get laid out over the top of that barricade. Oh, an elbow sweeps him out, and he saw Logan's leg get caught on the barricade there. It's not gonna help him. It's backslide driver on the outside. Again, more damage to the back of the head following that German suplex, and now Warrior going up to the top. I'm not sure what he's plotting up there, but it cannot be good. Oh! Seated senton driving Logan again down. And then the elbow from across the ringside. Tries to go for a kick to the gut. Logan finds his reverse. Goes up and over. Logan measuring now. He needs to get him back in the ring as it goes up and over. Stun Dog Millionaire. Logan, you need to get him in the ring. You need to get him in the ring. Count of 7. Refs telling him to get back inside. Irish whip. No, gets reversed by Warrior. This big man getting in the ring. Tries to go for another clothesline. Logan catches him with another kick. Standing Spanish fly. I think the 3rd or 4th time in this match. Count of 2. Logan does it.
Here is your winner, Logan Williams.
Logan Williams gets his first win in DKW, kicking off 2025.
I'm really feeling it.
With a bang. That is insane. Warrior came in with everything, every single bit of power, Logan somehow managing to weather the storm, beat him to the punch.
31 says, let's go, Logan. Let's go, Logan. Let's go, Logan.
Managing to get that first win, but Warrior. Oh. Oh. Okay, the way he just looked over at the announce table. Yeah, no, he does not look happy about that. It's a hell of a match, a hell of a debut performance for Forbidden Warrior. Logan again managing to weather the storm is an understatement. That was a fucking hurricane. And somehow managing to take the win in this one-on-one matchup. Welcome to DKW Forbidden Warrior. The look he shot the announce table, I can't imagine he'll let this slide very easily. Wait, I didn't. Hold on. I realized the predictions. Shit. Hold on. Should I have predictions for the last one? Better than Logan Paul. Anything's better than Logan Paul, I'm gonna be honest. He weathered the end of the damn world. That's what it felt like. Now it gets interesting. This one's gonna take a little bit of time to set up. So I will run a quick ad. We'll get the predictions for this next match. 6-man Cage of Chaos match, ladies and gentlemen. We will be right back. For those who have a subscription, is the part where I tell you that I have to now enter 6 names into the predictions column. So that's fun. Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Predictions are live now. Okay, promos just got an ad for DKW. Now I gotta look at those. Miss Phantom, I have to thank you for introducing me to Rustage. You are welcome. Rustage is really fucking good. Oh. Bit of an interesting promo right there. You're not a part of Discord. I suggest hopping in and taking a look at the promos channel. You might be a little bit interested to see what's there. This pay-per-view is sponsored by El Guapo's Famous Tacos. Alright, I'm pretty sure a minute has passed. I'm pretty sure everyone's back now. Ladies and gentlemen, up next, the Cage of Chaos match. If you were around last year when we did this, rules of this match are simple. It is an elimination chamber style matchup. Four of the members of this match will have a pod spot. 2 unlucky men will have to start out the match. It is all random in what order who comes out. The men decided in this match were the highest point getters of the D1 tournament. Hence me emphasizing the point system of the D1 tournament and emphasizing how important that was. Even if you don't win the tournament, you could still get a chance to claim the DKW D1 championship. Last year's winner of this Cage of Chaos match for the men was Brock Hudson. Brock Hudson unable to win the match he decided against the D1 champion, but the winner on the women's side was Aaliyah Amir. Aaliyah Amir will go on to challenge Anna Marie, the current D1 champion at the time, in a tables match and take the D1 title, holding it for a pretty good time. So not only do the points in the D1 matter, but they can get you qualified for this match. And if you're able to win the Cage of Chaos, you get to decide your stipulation of match against the D1 champion at the time. Definitely something you want to pay attention to. D1 is really important. It's not just the winners that make history. Sometimes second place can get you going for the gold in the end. So as we have this all set up, let's get down to ringside as the cage is lowered and set for chaos. All right, looks like the first entrant in this match, I believe Cult of Azrael. Ladies and gentlemen, I believe the devil has found his way to the cage. Unfortunately, a spot in said cage. Heck, even someone who finished 4th in the D1 could end up as champion shortly after. That is true. That is entirely true. This man is an example of that. And I mean that in the sense.
Making his way to the ring.
I'm sorry. Wait till the announcer is done.
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 229 pounds, Zachary Anderson.
Zachary Anderson, the devil in white, ladies and gentlemen. 1/4 of the Cult of Azrael. And a man who finished the D1 with 4 points. Managed to qualify for this match off of a tag team turmoil match. Tag teams were made up of people who rounded out to around the same points. A bunch of 4 points, and some people who didn't have the chance, didn't make it. Anderson and his tag team partner, Defect Zero, would win that match, claiming 2 spots in this cage that were vacant. Hey, how you doing, Sock? They would claim 2 spots in this cage that were vacant and allow for the chance to choose their match against the D1 champion. Talk, I'd advise for you to pay so close attention to this match. Talk to your advocate, Teddy King, because whoever wins this has their choice of match against him for that D1 title. Cage of Chaos. Even though Teddy King is in the main event and he is challenging for the world title, he could walk out with 2 belts, he could walk out with 1, but next episode, he might be walking out with 0 if you don't warn him.
And his opponents, first representing the League from the future, weighing in at 210 pounds, the Falcon.
Ladies and gentlemen, Falcon, 1/4 of Heaven's Angels. Group led by the current DKW World Heavyweight Champion, Bulldozer. Falcon, during the D1 tournament, had a chance to go to that final selection, could not overcome his tag partner, his friend in Heaven's Angels. Turned his tournament to an abrupt start, but he's got a chance now. If he managed to win this match, this Cage of Chaos, he could choose his match against the current D1 champion Teddy King. And that might be the key to finally claiming that D1 championship he has set his sights on since day one. He's also a current CSW World Tag Team Champion. Though I hear a certain rock hard club is going for those titles. It depends on how long you might keep them, I'm just saying. They're part of a team of a bunch of shooters. I hear the shooters can't be shooters if they miss. But then again, that's something for him to worry about later on. Let me get some water, actually. Got a bottle of water.
And from another time, weighing in at 163 pounds, Josh!
Ladies and gentlemen, Josh, the hybrid Saiyan, stepping into the cage of chaos. Josh, this year in the D1, saw way more success than he did last year. Last year, I believe he finished the tournament with 4 points and a surprise win over Tentosen Totutton at the time, the longest reigning DKW World Heavyweight Champion this year. 8 points unanswered with only one lost Legacy and an eventual loss in the finals to Totutton, the man that he beat last year. Josh putting his absolute A game into the D1 and now has a chance to claim his first DKW championship. Yes, his first. If he was to win this and choose the match against Teddy King, he could get his first feeling, his first opportunity to raise championship gold above his head and call himself a champion after searching for so long. So a lot of people could be the first or hold championship gold in DKW for the first time. Now that I think about it, a lot of men in this match have not had that opportunity. Well, he has won championships in other feds. True, he has. But I emphasize in DKW, he has won none. He has championship experience. If I remember right, in IWWTV, he's one of the longest reigning IWWTV World Heavyweight Champions. He's one of them. He's held that title through thick and thin. But in DKW, he has not had that luck. But speaking of someone who's held world championships or world championship gold in DKW before, here comes Defect Zero. Defect Zero originally managing to take that title from Apoyo del Diablo. We called it the Dark Age of DKW because Defect Zero had the Cult of Azrael at his back. Eventually he would lose that title to Bulldozer in a nasty Iron Man match. Didn't have much luck in the D1, only finishing with 4 points, but again with that tag win, he's managed to be one of the 2 empty slots in this match. He could raise himself back up to world championship contention or becoming a D1 champion. All he needs to do is win. Defect is a former world champion before losing it to the current champ. Yep. Josh is 3-time IWWTV men's champion. There it is.
From the nearest nightclub, weighing in at 266 pounds, Super Smooth Sugarfoot.
Ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about championships? This man is the one who defines it all. Yes, he is a man. Yes, he is dancing in a tux and a rabbit hat. Yes, he does kind of look like a gimp that works on the weekends. I'm not going to elaborate on that last one, but you have to hold your head in respect because that man you're looking at has had a stranglehold on the World Heavyweight Championship for 434 days. All challengers came. All challengers got beat. NANI? And he only lost to one of the hardest strikers pound for pound in DKW. Since he's been trying to get back to championship gold. And now he has a chance for the D1 title. And in that same sense, we go back to men who have not won championships in DKW but want that shot.
Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 245 pounds, the King, Mason Miles.
Mason frickin' Miles had a shot at the D1 championship not too long ago against Teddy King, would fail in the effort. Going into the D1, Mason Miles would win 3 matches, drop 2 to Totutton and Josh, leaving him at 6 points, qualifying him for this Cage of Chaos match. And he said it himself, he's covered in gold and he wants that championship to complete the look. The King of New Jersey looking to take his first title in DKW. But things have already, the realization starting to set in. He's already had the hardest part in this match, starting out with Totutton, a man who beat him in the D1 tournament. Looked like he started out with a drop kick. As Totutton already picking up from where he left off during the tournament. Hooking a far leg now on Mason, but a kick out of 1. Both of these two have faced each other, I believe. This makes twice they faced each other in quote-unquote one-on-one conditions. Also, Phantom, when 2K25 drops, I'm gonna need to see a stream of you playing Phantom versus Mankind, the most hardcore match type you can think of. I'll see what I can do. If the game functions correctly when I first get it, then yeah, I'll see what I can do. Though I am going to be busy trying to unlock a bunch of stuff so we can get the Fed up and running as fast as possible. And now Totutton working on the legs of Mason Miles. Man should change. I bit the inside of my cheek again. Man should change his name to Toast Slutton. That's crazy. Showcase stream mini series? Possibly. I have plans to like look it over. But yeah, I can imagine it happening. And oh, Totutton springing from the inside of the ring to the outside with a swanton. And a leg drop to Mason. Mason is in bad shape. He is up against someone who I want to say has his number and is pressing the advantage hard. This has been pretty one-sided. Totutton trying to get rid of Mason before the next entry comes in. Quick kick out by Mason. We're gonna see who enters this Cage of Chaos next. Looks like it's gonna be former World Heavyweight Champion Defect Zero. This Mason now starts to get ahead of Totutton. Defect Zero immediately drops him with a Saito suplex. This Mason focusing on Defect Zero with the pile driver inverted. And now Totutton lining up the kick combination on Mason. Their turn up. Ha 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 ha. No. Honestly, considering the My Rise is not like gender exclusive now, there's probably just gonna be one playthrough. So I'm gonna have a poll on whether people want Phantom to take it on or want Danny to take it on. So it's gonna be up to you guys. Gonna kick him in the gut. Body Destroyer! Now lays Mason out. Hooking a far leg, counter 2 and a kick out from Mason, still able to fight. His Defect Zero comes in. Big back body drop. Honestly, they've added way more than I expected in 2K25. True. Honestly, I wasn't expecting them to add that much, but I am now curious if it actually is stable. I expect like a few new people and maybe one new match type. Yep. 2K is absolutely nuked. The 2K never does anything narrative. Honestly, fair. Though now I'm gonna be critical of if it works. I want fans because supposedly KO is in the story. Well, you're gonna have to get everyone else in Discord to ride behind you. Over wanting to see Danny move and get her shit in. Zachary Anderson making his way into the ring. Looks like Mason's gonna get a little bit of respite. I'd say a little bit, but considering there's 2 members of the Cult of Azrael in there, I can imagine they want to keep off each other until they're the last 2 left, or maybe I'm incorrect. Anderson immediately going after Zero and drops him onto the knees. I thought they team up, maybe take the opposition 2-on-2, but seems like the Cult of Azrael isn't afraid to fight amongst each other for a little bit. Mason finally has to Tutton set in a corner. If it's not a buggy mess, 25 could be Here Comes the Pain levels of generational. Dude, I hope. Mason going up top with defect 0. Goes for an avalanche. Spirit is flying. 0. Just took all of it. Count of 2 and a kick out. Anderson pinning to Tutton after driving his foot into his jaw. But a kick out at 1. Drop kick to the back. Move. Shooting star press. From Mason Miles on to 0. But a kick out at 2 again. Mason Miles again going up to the top. Jumps down for a double axe handle on 0. Mason getting some offense in as Zachary Anderson hits Sentosa into Tutton with a shining wizard now. Turns it. Tables have turned, looks like, on Mason. Next entrant going into this ring. Saito. And it looks like it's gonna be Falcon. Entering second to last. That's going to improve his chances of making it to the end, but we have seen people overcome these matches from placement number 1. I believe Emilio Amir did the same last year, but glitched him. Frame 1 may shorten Falcon's dreams as an inverted poison rana from the top hits on Anderson. Hey, what's going on, Fire Jaguar Knight? What's going on? Look at a far leg. Vital Tutton on Falcon, but a kick out of 1. As Mason, wait a minute, Mason trying to go for something on Falcon, but Falcon throws Mason to the outside. Anderson gets tossed by 0 to the outside. Now Falcon and Tutton going at it on the inside. The 0 and Anderson going at it on the outside. And Mason catching his breath a little bit. Count of 2 and a kick out from Falcon. Irish whip. Anderson sends Mason to the outside. 0 sends Anderson into the corner. As Tutton does the same with Falcon. Irish whip. Tutton runs in with a drop kick, trapping Mason in that corner. Dr. Tutton turns his focus on Zachary Anderson. Drops him on those knees, same way he did to his partner earlier. So Tutton very focused on taking apart Zachary Anderson as he snapmares him, hits the ropes, big PK kick, and a double stomp. Irish whip from Falcon to defect 0, collision course, hits the mark. We got 1, we got 2, and a kick out at 2 from Mason, still in this, and now enters Josh. Apparently you can have any woman versus any man in any match type that isn't a mixed tag match because that already has different rule set. Yeah, I heard about that. Pretty much gonna be singles matches. Double stop from Tutton. Falcon not able to put away 0 yet, and now all 6 men are in the ring brawling it out. You gotta imagine any second now we'll start to see some eliminations stack up as Anderson,
good lord, drives Josh on the back of his head into the mat. Looks like, oh, GTS! Onto Titan by Mason. Look at a far leg. Ref counts 2 and a kick out. Wait a minute. Submission in the ring. I can't see exactly what's happening, but Zero gets out of it. I think Anderson. Oh, fuck. That's a lot of words coming out of me, and I definitely shouldn't be shouting with a sore throat like this. So you can hypothetically have Rhea and Roman in a 60-minute in a Hell in a Cell Iron Man. Yep, from my understanding, some multi-man matches too. Oh yeah, because I saw footage of the Royal Rumble. Wondering how I can join. It looks like it's a lot of fun. We're all Jaguar and all you have to do is drop a follow, and afterwards join the Discord. Pop in right here, and when we are available, we will get your guy or gal in here. Usually I have people hang around, but I already have seen you in multiple other places, so I know you. So yeah. To Tutton, throwing ass before throwing himself back for a moonsault. Picks Mason up to his feet. Mason's in trouble, but Tutton switches targets over to Zachary Anderson. I'm not sure what's the beef between these two, but it's prioritizing everything in this match as he hits Anderson with a buddy destroyer. Got a 2 and a kick out. Now Falcon going off on Mason, tucks in the head, hoists him up, sit out power bomb. Anderson. All right, funny, very funny. Got caught on my words there. Blue collision course onto Tutton. And, oh, almost a 3, but a kick out. If Falcon was able to eliminate Santos and Tutton, he might be up there. That'll be a massive boost in this match, getting rid of one of the major threats, being one of the longest reigning World Heavyweight Champions in the company. It's now Falcon measures up Mason, but gets caught off by Josh. Josh focusing on Falcon. Big body slam as Mason goes back to focusing on Tutton, targeting that leg. 2 Cult of Azrael members going at it on the outside, and oh! Anderson hitting I believe the exorcism on his own partner. Ref, there's 3 falls going on, kickouts one after another before he can even start counting. Falcon lifts him up, Falcon cutter! Hooks the far leg, we got 1, 2, and a kick out by Josh. Seems like Mason and Zero were teaming up on Anderson for a bit there. Maybe Mason wanting to focus on the devil in white, but Tutton broke up that 2-on-1 there. I personally would have let it slide. Telling me I can take a breath and not have to worry about 3 guys? I'd do it. Sets him up in the corner, elbow. Wait a minute. Falcon, cover on Josh, but a kick out at 2. As Tutton's taking it to Defect 0. Mason not awake on his feet. He is stunned up there. Wait a minute. Oh, Hurricane off the ropes. Big body slam there. I'll load my character and let you know privately what his name is. Got it. Now, wait a minute. Anderson tried to crawl over to cover Mason, but seems like Tutton and Falcon have other plans. Caught him out of midair. Wait a minute. Pin on Mason. Could Mason be the first man out? No, he manages to shoot the shoulder up till Tutton cannot believe this. As he backs Mason up into the corner, Falcon
whether on purpose or by accident, bailing Mason out of that one, as Josh is the first man eliminated from the match by Defect Zero. Wait a minute. Off the top. I think F-Zero has just been hit. We got 1, 2, and that's 3 till Tun is on his way out. As Mason hoists Zero up. Stormbreaker. Puts the far leg. 1, 2, and Zero is out. People are dropping like flies. Falcon trying to take out Anderson, but a kick out of 1. Mason hooks the... Oh! Straight jacket DDT. You ever seen Falcon in a match? He calls that the disruptor. But I don't... Wait a minute. Oh! Exorcism on Mason Miles. That could be a no. Mason still kicks out. Hey, yo, take a breath and not worry about 3 guys. Hey, look, it's a match, damn it. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, the European uppercut right after he hit the super kick. Mason's trying to get rid of Anderson here. Got a 2-0 and a kick out. Mason going over to Falcon, trying to keep him down. Choose one major historical figure to permanently and completely erase from history along with everything they did and responsible for causing Abraham Lincoln, Martin Luther King, Sun Tzu, Julius Caesar, first emperor of Rome, so all of Rome's empire. Sun Tzu. I know it's kind of a quick pick, but I feel like Sun Tzu, like, he has a lot of things that go into warfare, and granted his philosophy on war is really big, but I feel like the others are too influential. Falcon being eliminated in this match. It just leaves Mason and Anderson. The dream of Falcon has come to another end at the hands of Mason Miles. This leaves 2 men who've never had DKW gold on their waist as a swanton finds his way to the outside. Monkey and Bunny gone. Falcon just pinned to Tun. Some very few have done. That is true. Damn, he answered up with the swiftness. Some people rooting for Mason. Some people rooting for Anderson. You gotta imagine Defect Zero is rooting for his man in the cult. Maybe Inferno and Anna Maria also rooting along, but Mason has had a long road here. Has had a few shots to try to take that title. Has not had a championship in DKW. The same can be said for Zachary Anderson. In his case, it could be a long-awaited win, but Mason has him up. Stormbreaker, but not enough energy to get to his feet. Not enough energy, forces himself up, hooks the far leg. 1, 2, no, but he kicks out. Mason may have just fired his best shot, but he's got 1 left in the tank. Shooting star press. Look at the far leg again. 2, no, again, another kick out. Mason is beside himself. He's asking himself what he has to do to put the devil in white down. But he might have found an answer with a spinning heel kick to the face. But Anderson still getting up, defiant, with blood over his face. Shot to the forearm. Wait a minute, Mason. Irish whip. No, gets reversed by Anderson. Sends Mason to the outside. The damage to that lower back adding up. You can see him clutching at that lower back. And there goes the kick, but Anderson cannot make it. He's lost way too much blood, way too much energy. That well in testament, I believe he calls that super kick. He can't make that distance. As Mason gets sent into the ring.
Hook on the far leg. This might be it. 1, 2. No! Mason's still in this! As he picks it back up to his feet, tries to go for exorcism again, gets blocked! Irish whip sends him over to the ropes, drop down! Leapfrog! There is no trouble in paradise! A corkscrew kick to the head! Could that have done it? Got him too! No, again, another kick out! Mason, stay down, you've proven it enough. He doesn't believe that. Wait a minute! Wait a minute! Takes the arm, locks the arms up of Anderson! Is Anderson gonna pat? Anderson taps out! Anderson gives up! Mason! Mason's...
Here is your winner, the King, Mason
Mason manages to submit Zachary Anderson and gets another chance at that D1 title, another chance at Teddy King. A lot of men had a whole lot to prove by winning this match. Mason somehow outlasting, somehow making it to the very goddamn end of this Cage of Chaos from number 1 with 2 men he dropped the ball against in the D1 tournament. He has managed to make it here. He has the choice of his match against Teddy King. A long road traveled, a similar destination. Could this be his road to this first championship in the DKW, or is this another page, another chapter in a book that's long, not long amount of pages left? I'm losing breath. I'm over here coughing and dying. I should have not done that. Everyone in commentary is dying. Mason, neighbor's like, who the fuck is Mason? Mason, hear me out. Exploding barbed wire deathmatch. Alright. But GG to all 6 men who made their way all the way to the end of this match. Mason, you have a chance. You have a chance to take that title. One more chance at the D1 title. You've somehow managed to make your way all the way here. And you now have a choice on what match type Teddy King will defend that title in. I suggest you choose wisely. You faced this man before. You know what you should be heading into. Make a wise choice. GG to every single man in this match. A hell of a showcase, a hell of a Cage of Chaos match. We are waiting to see what Mason's choice is in the coming week. Hell of a match there. Hell of a win. Mason gets another shot at taking that D1 title. He has a shot to claim his first championship. This pay-per-view is 3 matches in, halfway through. I'm pretty sure my sore throat is gonna be kicking me tomorrow. GJ Mason, but too bad Teddy King ruins fairy tales. Be careful. He does have the choice in what match Teddy defends that title in. It might look like an easy fight you've won before, but a very similar story happened last year with Anna Marie and Aaliyah Amir.
And Aaliyah Amir did end up taking that D1 title off of him. Teddy might have some lighter luggage after next week. That is depending on the main event. You might be trading in, let's say, 10 pounds of one bit of luggage for 10 pounds, 10 plus pounds, depending on what that main event has. Sorry. All right. All right. Let me really quickly. Where is it's slower now. But he had an underground match. Well, champion might have to worry about Teddy King making his luggage a lot heavier. Tonight, everyone's gonna be singing the Siren song. Those two are already ready to go at it, and we aren't even there yet. Mason Miles, the underdog in their predictions, but ended up proving everybody wrong. Might be the night of the underdogs. Following the first match, Logan Williams manages to get the win. Mason Miles outlasts the rest of his competition after starting off the cage against O'Tutton. And now next up, the Cage of Chaos match for the women. There we go. Yep, the song goes like Teddy, 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 Teddy. It's just me, or do Logan and Mason sound like a really fun tag team? Honestly, it could be a fun one to watch. Yeah, before I go to bed tonight, I might need to take some cough medicine. It's fun just kicking up in my throat. Women's Cage of Chaos match from the left. You have Melissa Ewing, Hinoka Ryoga, Mistress Mjolnir, or Jotun Queen Mjolnir. You have Yuno Arai, Minerva, and Aaliyah Amir. All women who are not able to go through the D1, or not able to win the D1, but because, again, they're points. In Hinoka's case, she went through a gauntlet match to get here. Predictions are up. Get your predictions in now. Channel points could help you play more sounds, and I plan to add a bunch more stuff going into this year, so a little bit of a stockpile wouldn't be bad. If you want to make some predictions, we get them right, get them wrong, it's up to you. Also, you and Minerva standing next to each other with similar colors makes it look like they're a team. It really does. We know a fun tag team. Could have seen a DKW, but no one saw it. That's not a fun tag team. That just sounds like a miserable one.
The following contest is an Elimination Chamber match. Making her way to the ring from Rancho Cucamonga, California.
Looks like the second half of that name would probably get mad that the first half was having some success on his own, and then proceed to hit him with a package pile driver for no reason, starting an entire war between the two. and some fans that are unable to comprehend exactly what happened would just flock to his side for some reason. I don't know. Probably despite the first guy. It's more jealousy. Sounds about right. Anyways, Aaliyah Amir, not her first time in a Cage of Chaos match. Last year started out the match and ended up winning. She has the experience to go far and also has been a past D1 champion. Aaliyah Amir ending her tournament with 8 points. The only loss was to Melissa Ewing, who went 5 straight. KO would have finally raised Phantom to superstardom. That's one of the fans I'm talking about. Jealousy. Anyways. The only reason he's mad is because Phantom ended up going over Teddy King not once, not twice, not 3 times, but almost 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Probably a number I can't count at this point. How about you focus on your main event match, bud? Inoka Ryoga ended the tournament with 2 points. Like I said, it went through a gauntlet to get here. Ended up getting a pod spot drawn at random. I don't remember last year's Cage of Chaos, but I don't believe she was in it. Could be incorrect.
From Beverly Hills, California, the Rocker, Melissa Ewing.
Hinoka was not in last year's Cage of Chaos, so this is her first time entering.
And from Beverly Hills, California, the Rocker, Melissa Ewing.
Cena and Randy's retirement tour, tag team championship run as part of Cena's retirement tour. Maybe if Randy's back, wouldn't hate it. Talking about that fan to beat Teddy on Tuesday's VDW. I see. Melissa, yep. Melissa also in this match. Okay, Pyro guy's fired. Melissa Ewing, like I said, 10 points in the D1 tournament. At one point held the Women's World Championship, though it was only for 15 days. Is hoping to get more time with championship gold. I had nothing to do with that. Zenda, huh? That's Minerva.
Representing the league from Huntsville, Alabama, Minor V.A.
Something funny about the name. Minerva, after having her debut in the D1, again going 10 points, only losing at the very end to Velvet Dove, the current D1 champion. Minerva, 10 clean in this tournament, same as Melissa Ewing in a very similar regard. Also gets a pod spot. No question why she qualified with 10 points after her first time in the D1. Very similar steps to her husband Bulldozer from last year. What was even said? That was Zinda because of the Tron. I'm aware. I remember who she's married to. Yep. And I would say one of the more tenured stars of this Cage of Chaos match. Not that she's been in one before, but that she's been on the roster for the longest, I think, out of every women's wrestler. Minus probably 2. Total of 6 points in the D1 tournament. Ended up being knocked off out of the tiebreaker.
And from Asgard, Thunder Hammer
would lose a match to Melissa Ewing to kick her out of the final 2 of the block. But Mjolnir, like I said, she's been here a while, has not had the chance to hold DKW gold yet. A lot of the women in this match have not had that shot yet. And it looks like Mjolnir, if memory serves me correctly, she is not getting a pod. She's gonna be starting this match. And that leaves one person left. You know. All right.
Tokyo, Japan.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know, I think we all know that you know ended the tournament with 6. There it is. Ended the tournament with 6 points under her belt. Wins over Isabella Tigress, Karina Cortez, Hinoka Ryoga, but losses to Velvet Dove and Minerva would keep her out of the final block match for Falcon. In this, even though she qualified, this random draw is putting her in an interesting situation. She's got to contend with Mjolnir. Either stall long enough to get somebody else in here to back her up, or she's got to handle the Ice Giant one-on-one, and that is not an easy endeavor. Hinoka, Minerva, Melissa, and Aaliyah all getting pods, while Yuno and Mjolnir start off the match. Lateral press up for the cover after throwing her over, but a kick out of 1 already. Trying to get out of here quick. But Mjolnir strikes with a knee to the gut, now lighting her up with a combo. Shot to the back and drops Yuno instantly. Yuno's gotta try to reassess here. Elbow to the gut, kick to the gut, shot to the outer leg, chop. Oh, and a hip toss. Got some height on that one. Now Mjolnir strikes back with a back elbow, a right hand, and now a headbutt. And I think if Michael Cole saw Mjolnir, he would say, "She has horns!" I know that's old, but I'm using it now. Gone elbow Irish whip, sends her over to the corner. Big forearm shot there, flows Mjolnir only for a second as she tries to get her way back up. And Yuno now working on the arms, trying to hinder the strength of the Ice Giant.
I'm really feeling it.
Tok's feeling something apparently. Predictions are still up for this match. You make the prediction of which women do you think will be the winner. So far, a good percentage of it is looking at Minerva to win this match. Predictions of this chat. You have 1:10. Someone keep Jerry the hell away from Yuno. Oh, tries to go for a shot to the gut. Tries to go for a shot to the chest, I mean. Clubbing below, but Mjolnir reverses it. Drop down. Leapfrog. And now tries to go for something, but counter with the DDT. One gets hit. It's a double stop, a low angle drop kick to the side of the head. And now Hinoka making her way from the gauntlet to the ring. As again works over the arms of Mjolnir, trying to neutralize the power disadvantage she is in. So now Hinoka trying to get involved as Yuno lands the split. And now Hinoka running in, targeting. Hinoka coming to poke it? Hey, yo. Look at a far leg. Hinoka trying to get Mjolnir out of the ring, but a kick out at 2. And yo, shit, Yuno turning on her like that with a famouser. Look at a far leg on Hinoka. Count of 2 and a kick out. I had nothing to do with that. Look at a far leg on Yuno now. Kick out at 1. Wait a minute. Crucifix straight into the pin, but no count. Knee to the gut. Mjolnir whips Yuno over to the ropes. Stops her in the tracks. Big kick to the upper chest there. Hinoka flying off the ropes. Big drop kick to the face of Mjolnir. Oh, and a just runs hit with a single leg drop kick. Hinoka grabbing Mjolnir, driving her down face first. Inverted Michinoku driver. Now Yuno targeting Hinoka's strength. Yuno honestly playing it smart. She's in here with 2 powerhouses. The arms are going to be where you want to target. And then gets hit with a crucifix driver. You know, boot to the side of the head to keep her down. Now two powerhouses going at it. You know, a little bit of a team with Mjolnir, a temporary alliance to bring down Hanoka. And now a takedown Tierras. And Minerva, the woman with 10 points in the A block, unanswered. Jumps into the ring, immediately takes off after Hanoka. As now Mjolnir lifts up Yuno. Ice Hammer gets brought down as now Minerva just tagging Hanoka in the corner with all those different combos. As Yuno collapses. Guess Talk really likes the female figure. That's what it looks like. Hoists her up. Blue Thunder Bomb on Yuno Arai. Could that be it? We got one. We got two and a kick out at two. Mjolnir has proven she is the only woman or wrestler, not even woman, just wrestler on Earth who can. Wait a minute. Yuno returning to favor. Jackhammer for Jackhammer. Ice Hammer for Ice Hammer. Count of two and a kick out from Mjolnir. I was saying before that Mjolnir was the only wrestler on the planet who's able to finish a match with a Blue Thunder Bomb. She did before Sami Zayn. I give her props for it. And now overhead throw, picking Yuno up to her feet. Mjolnir has a fixed target on Yuno Arai. Minerva was trying to look for an opening to get in there, but got caught with a super kick and now is flat on her ass. Irish whip gets reversed. Hanoka sent out of the ring. Minerva pops right back up to her feet to pursue her target. Leg lariat from Yuno to Mjolnir. And my model is being a little bit slow. It is probably because of all the stuff in the way. Irish whip sends Yuno off to the corner. Mjolnir goes running in. Big combo there. Pushes her up to her feet. Where's Jacob Batu to enter this chamber, destroy all these women? That's crazy. That is wild. Tiger suplex. And now Melissa Ewing in the ring. The other woman with 10 unanswered points, and it looks like she had a target on Minerva, but gonna focus on Hanoka. As Mjolnir hits another Ice Hammer on Yuno. Yuno is not having a fun time over there. And Melissa gets a 2-for-1 with that dive. As Mjolnir, I think, tried to go for a suplex, vertical suplex, gets caught in the knee by Yuno. Yuno not letting Mjolnir pick her up anymore. I think she's learned her lesson. Speaking of Jacobs, I love you solo is in the game as a taunt. Yeah, I heard. Lateral press for the cover, count of two and a kick out from Mjolnir. Still in this match. The only woman who's not in this match so far is the one I would consider the Cage of Chaos veteran out of all these women. And that would be Aaliyah Amir. Actually, wait, let me go back and check something. No, wait. Yuno Arai, Aaliyah Amir, and no, just those two. Those two were in the previous Cage of Chaos match. So Yuno and Aaliyah both matching each other in experience in this quadrant, or in this situation rather. No other woman in this match has been a part of this match before. And now Code of Silence on Hanoka. Hanoka finds a way out of it, and a quick kick out from Minerva. As Mjolnir goes over and starts lighting up Melissa Ewing. Old rivalries rekindled. As Minerva takes a shot towards Mjolnir's stomach, and now Aaliyah Amir entering the ring, hooking a far leg, but a kick out at two from Hanoka. Oh, and Aaliyah Amir faces down Mistress Mjolnir. Facing down Mjolnir one-on-one. A lot of history between those two, leading to, wait a minute, simultaneous kickouts. As Aaliyah tries to use a Fujiwara armbar, trying to snap the arm in two, but Mjolnir gets right out of there, shows off a little bit of her agility and bringing Aaliyah down. Like I said before, a lot of history between those two, but now the Goddess Lock employed. 10 points versus 10 points. Minerva versus Melissa. Both these two did not take a loss until the finals of the tournament. Roll up, kick out. 2 kickouts in that ring. Melissa versus Minerva. Interesting concept this match is brought in as Hinoka and Minerva team up to take down Yuno. Outside, you can see Aaliyah Amir going one-on-one with Jotun Queen Mjolnir. I already said before, history between those two, jackhammer for jackhammer, describes their back and forth. Aaliyah Amir had to overcome a tall task in beating Mjolnir the first time to actually get her spot. Sadly, it was not the end of her story, but it was a good chapter that taught her a lot. And now, hold on, Mjolnir kicks, somehow manages to kick out, somehow manages to kick out of divine brutality as Melissa finds her way out of Yuno's submission. Melissa versus Yuno sounds like it could go for like 30 minutes in a single setting, to be honest. Yep. TCW have agreed to a multi-year contract with superstars from both companies can show up. Look, I already sent Kevin Owens packing. The least you can do is get some new, all right? The crowd is worn out. They don't want to see the same thing again. It's only so many times I can put down Kevin Owens before it gets boring. Add me up against Ilya Dragunov. That sounds like a fun one. Jacob Fatu, I'll take that. I know it's crazy, but I'll do it. And Melissa Ewing eliminates Yuno. All right, that's one half of the starters of this match out of here. Add me up against some new talent. Guys I haven't faced before. Not one guy you want to see me face forever. It's old news. How about Phantom versus John Cena? Shit, I'll take that. Melissa Ewing, cover on Minerva, but a kick out of 2. And man, Irish Whip sends Melissa to the outside. Aaliyah Amir calling ISO. Phantom versus Penta? Shit, I'll take that. Shit, I'm down with that. Penta, hey. Now, hold on. I've beaten Brock before, that's not the issue, alright? But his name's currently ensnared in some stuff, and personally, I don't care if he did this or that, no. Again, name's ensnared in some stuff, hell no. I'm not getting in a room with that sick freak! Mjolnir coming in with the big boot. As Aaliyah kips right back up to her feet. There's the entire bloodline. I'd rather take that than Brock or Vince. Their freaky asses would do some crazy shit. And an ice hammer to Aaliyah Amir. Not just the men, but the women and children too. I didn't know I was doing an Anakin Skywalker inspired wrestling gear for this match. Good lord. And not once, but twice! Ice hammer! Divine brutality again kicked out of. This time Mjolnir trying to take out Aaliyah Amir. No, and a kick out. Things off the ropes. Big senton. You can hear the cracking as she landed on her. That was not a pleasant sound. Minerva and Melissa still going at it out there as Mjolnir tries to run in the corner. Aaliyah gets the feet up. Now starting to light up Mjolnir, trying to melt down the ice giant. Fireman's roll? Fireman's scary roll? It's not really a Death Valley driver. Oh! One-handed powerbomb from Anoka, showing off the strength. I think fans of his Jacob Fatu would be a fire match. I feel like it could go, honestly. Not just the women and children, but the ancestors. Brother, what am I doing? Fighting the ancestors. Anoka bomb, and again, Aaliyah kicks out. Then again, she is the freshest woman in this match. You imagine she had a bit of an advantage. As Minerva reverses the Irish whip, sends Mjolnir to the outside. And does not take her sights off her. Melissa given some time to breathe. As Melissa focuses again on Minerva. Inverted atomic drop. And sends Mjolnir into the cage. Wait, hold on. Roll up! A roll up by Aaliyah Amir on Hanoka. Gets Hanoka out of this match. Including starting off with Prime Haku in a shoot fight. No. Talk about Prime, what about Logan Paul? Only if I kick his ass. Mjolnir just got pinned by Aaliyah Amir. Shades about the last time they went at it in a match like this ended. Well, not in a match like this, but in a match where a chance for a championship was on the line. Almost history repeating itself. As now, you have a previous D1 champion in Aaliyah Amir, a previous world heavyweight, a world women's champion, and Melissa Ewing, and a relative newcomer in Minerva. Though Minerva and Melissa both share 10 points in the previous D1 tournament. Perfect match, Phantom versus Obafemi. You know what? Bring it on. You know what? Bring it on. That boy Nigerian, right? Nigeria versus Ghana is a rivalry that's been going on for a while. Shit, I'll keep it up. I ain't got no shame about it. Come out with the flag and everything. You seen the kind of hits I've taken? Apparently, Obafemi went to the University of Alabama, so I'm obligated to push him. Understandable. Understandable. Minerva sets up Aaliyah in the corner, but Melissa again getting in the way. But Minerva reverses with a DDT. Right now, Minerva is fighting a battle from two ends. Both of these women targeting her, trying to get her out of this match. They saw her performance in the A block, and they are not trying to gamble on it. But at the same time, teams in matches like these are as easy to break apart as paper that's been sunk in the bottom of a river. Fragile and ready to tear at a moment's notice. Oh, wait a minute. Melissa tried to go for something, but divine brutality on Melissa Ewing. Could this do it? We got 1, 2, and she eliminates Melissa Ewing. Minerva and Aaliyah Amir, previous D1 champion versus 10 points solid in the tournament. With the Wyatt 6 show up and attack Phantom, I have done nothing to trigger them. And if you were going to mention something about Kevin Owens, they should have attacked him first, and I'm not listening. Lifts her up. Big body slam there from Aaliyah. We'll get a far leg to eliminate Minerva from this match. No, a kick out at 2. There's nothing family oriented between me and KO. If you try to say there is, you're a liar. Hoist him up. Body slam. Now, Aaliyah Amir heading up the top rope. Waiting for it. Cameraman, please, for the love of God. Oh! Doesn't hit all of it. But hurts the far leg. Got 1. That's 2. And Minerva still kicks out. As Aaliyah rolls through with a senton. Technically screwed KO out of the world title first. I didn't. I never did. Name when it happened. Tell me exactly what happened. Since you want to be the archive, go ahead, recount the events. If they don't sound familiar to me, then I know you're making it up. Gonna have to do a lot better than that to beat my... Whoa! Wait a minute! Hook at a far leg! Got a 2 and a kick out! Almost got it off of that move. like the Cody Rhodes in this story. I'm sorry. I don't remember ever teaming up with him to face some group and then joining the group for a limited amount of time. I don't recall that. Unlike Cody, I'm actually right. Cody couldn't just say I'm sorry. I could, if there was a reason to. Especially with how much that man's been screwing me. I tried to leave it in the past. He considered, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Wait a minute! Divine Brutality! Oh, Minerva knowing a kick out! Almost beat her with her own move! That man never considered me a friend. I never considered him a friend. Stop it. And a moonsault from the heavens! Aaliyah's doing everything she can to put out Minerva, but it seems like it's still not enough. Minerva unmoving. There's only so much damage Minerva can go through, though. Aaliyah heading up towards the top again. Gonna go for the same move. Gonna look. No! Minerva sidesteps it. Dragon screw. Now working over the legs. Did you talk to KO? Did you know that's how he considered me? Because if he considered me a friend, and Minerva takes the win and now has her choice of match against the current D1 champion, Velvet Dove. Two new up-and-comers getting their shots at D1 titles. Both having their shot to dictate the course of history. Considered you a brother? Then why did he cash in on me? If you say business, then that foregoes everything about brother, friendship, anything. That doesn't matter anymore. Because a brother would have waited till I had the title. A brother would have waited until I at least held it up over my head and cashed it in and telling me. No. I'm stopping you right there. I'm stopping you right there. You know what? I'm gonna go off the books for this one. I'm gonna go off the books. You wanna handle this one? Fine. Tell KO I said this. A brother, a friend, would have waited until I held that Universal title up. A brother would have waited until I at least had that title around my waist, not interjected himself to make the matters worse. That was not a brother, that was a bastard. That was not a sibling or a friend or, oh, the person you could have trusted. No, that was a son of a bitch who deserved everything that got to him. And if you have a problem with that, step up and face me. Go ahead. Because I have no sympathy in my heart for what I did to that man. I have no sympathy in my heart for what I will do to that man if I see him again. End of story. You wanted to settle this? I'll settle this here. KO, if I see you again, what Cody did to you at the Rumble will look like two children fighting with cardboard swords. I'm ending your sorry ass. And then maybe you can go home and actually be a decent father to somebody. You could be a decent family man. You could be a decent relative to somebody. So to me, I'm seeing a unmarked hole in the ground that I'm gonna fill with your fucking corpse. Got what you want? Good. He considered you a brother. He considered you a friend. Bullshit. I've had brothers. I've had friends. He ain't one of them. Never was. Never will be. From the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of my soul, if he was supposed to be my brother, then mom and dad should have done the right thing. and gotten rid of him before he even had the chance to grace this fucking planet. KO deserved better? You know what? You're right. He deserved more broken bones in his neck. That's the better he deserved. So you can go on dragging this narrative that he was right, this narrative that he was the good guy, this narrative, this back and forth that he was the pinnacle, that he was the star. If he was the star, why does he keep having to drag himself back to my lane? Why does he have to keep dragging himself back to my name? Why does he have to keep dragging himself back to my feet and go for low blow after low blow after low blow? Let me tell you why. It's because he couldn't make it on his own. The best he can do is be a challenger for a world title he will never win again. Because the only time he did win a world title was when Papa H handed it to him. I won world titles on my own. Ask him how many he did. Go ahead. Because the only chance he has to actually get one over on me is when my back is turned and he can go below the belt. When he can screw me over every single chance he gets. And I don't care what any of the crowd or the roster or anybody else says, because I know in my chest, I left it behind. Guess who restarted it? I tried to leave it alone. Guess who restarted it? I tried to walk away. Guess who keeps coming back like a fucking parasite that won't let up? TCW WrestleMania, WrestleMania regular, SummerSlam, every single time my name is in the picture, who comes crawling up to suck the vitality out of my run? It's him. So you want to talk about someone who deserved better? Get off your high horse, get off your delusions. That son of a bitch didn't deserve better. He deserves exactly what he got, and the only better he should have had is a deeper hole in the ground I should have dug. He's lucky I gave him 6 feet when I could have gave him 24. You want to talk about rights? You want to talk about this and that? You want to talk about correct? The only thing that's correct is that every time Kevin has gotten in a ring with me, he has lost one-on-one. And if you need to pull every string in existence to make a win happen, maybe you're not the star, Kev. Maybe you're not the wrathful fighter. Maybe you're not the prize fighter. Because last time I remember, prize fighters actually take home gold. You couldn't even take home your best friend, Sami Zayn. You couldn't even take home the World Heavyweight Championship when you said you would. You couldn't even take home a win over Roman Reigns. All your wins you've ever had have been because someone else has helped you or you went below the belt. Me? 7 titles in 1 summer. Me? Multiple-time world champion every single goddamn place I step. I don't care what they say, Kevin. They're delusional. Everyone that cheers for you is delusional. They're just trying to get under my skin. And at the end of the day, fuck lacing up my boots, Kevin. Bitch, you couldn't start my fucking car if it had an instruction manual. Hop off my dick before I make you start paying rent. Congratulations to Minerva. So we move on with our lives like we should have done with KO. goddamn fire promo. Thank you. I am known for making some stuff up on the spot. Think that was good? Once again, GG to Minerva. KO versus Phantom ambulance match. Well, at least I don't have to worry about him getting to the hospital. Or not in a body bag. That's gonna depend on what God he prays to. Because this one, stop listening. I mean, for a second there, I thought your hatred for KO was real. Yeah, nah. it's all in character. I could just like flip a switch. I'm telling you, roleplay in D&D has gotten like my head turning. And I used to be a part of like a theater club too, so yeah, that might have helped just a little bit. I don't even want to bring back KO. I feel like he's going to die. I'm telling you, theater club and a bunch of D&D like campaigns, they've warmed me up for giving promos. Inadvertently, that shit's warmed me up for it. Honestly, I do have to give it up to you, Talk. It, like you created the perfect segue with all that riling up. So I got to give you some of that credit. You helped get me there. You helped get me there. I'll give you your flowers on that one. All right. The first of 2 World Championship matches. Ladies and gentlemen, we get to our semi-main event. Velvet Dove, the current D1 Women's Champion and 2024 D1 winner, goes 1-on-1 with the Women's World Champion, Danny Weaver. Bowser pulls out 2 Loaded Desert Eagle. Say the word, I'll put Kevin Owens under the grave. Thank God you don't have a rivalry with Kira Tozawa. That you would definitely die. Honestly, I do kind of feel bad for Akira. He finally got a shot in like the Royal Rumble and it was kind of just done away. I do hope he actually does get a shot. That man has been working his ass off. Hey, what's going on, Velvet? How you doing? Speed 8 that spear. Dude, I remember seeing... I've said this before. I remember seeing that spear live, and holy shit. That man got murdered. Like, he was in the ring, he got rid of Otis, and I was like, really? You're gonna have him eliminate somebody? And then when he did the backflip, I saw Braun take off for a single frame, and I said in my mind, oh Lord have mercy, he's gonna kill him. I saw him hit the first rope. No, he won't hit him that hard. Hits the second one. Speed slowly starts turning around, and in my head, I said, oh God, please guide his soul up. You're gonna be seeing him real soon. Boom! Truck the shit out of him. I shit you not. When I saw that in real time, I think that's what started my sore throat. I actually lost my voice going, holy shit. That man got killed. And then just Braun dumped his body over like he was like he was garbage. I'm like, holy shit. I'm not the biggest fan, but fuck. Like, good Lord. And if you saw the slow motion, the way Braun's shoulder met his jaw and neck, Yeesh. Getting Speed 2K25. I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like after the Pat McAfee show DLC, they would definitely throw in like maybe a content creator or like social media superstar DLC or something like that, where it's just Speed, KSI, Logan. Well, not Logan, but I can imagine they do something like that. Again, they already added in Pat McAfee and his entire team that never stepped foot in a pro wrestling ring, by the way, which, you know, besides that one time in NXT, I guess, but, you know, yeah. A rivalry between Speed and Phantom, I will redo what Braun did to him. I don't care if it's Black History Month. Y'all gonna see some black on black violence. All right, that's why. Maybe I shouldn't say that. All right, prediction is up. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. All right, maybe I shouldn't have said that. Akira got one of the weakest right hooks I've ever seen, and they treated it like he got shot with a nuke, honestly. It took one of the weakest shots. Speed didn't just die, his entire family history, past, present, and future, got deleted from creation. Add Chris Danger and BDE in DLC. I mean, I'd love that. But outside of, like, the matches with some of the people they've had, they don't really have much... They don't really have that many connections to WWE. Outside of some people like they trained with and like worked with in the past. I feel like they need to at least like get on a stage before they actually get there. I would love to see it. No doubts about it. I would love to see that. Like, I know Chris has been going crazy on the indies. He's really been trying. And BDE has also been going. I mean, Chris is best buddies with Woods. True. So, Chris is likely. I'm not sure about BDE, though, because he's worked with Woods in the past, but I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, Velvet Dove, the 2024 winner of the D1 tournament, current reigning D1 champion, has held that title belt since, let me get the days here, held that title belt since June 27th of 2024. Half a year she's held that title belt. Now she gets a shot at the Women's World Championship, a title she has held before, I should say. She could become the second woman in DKW history to hold the World Women's title and the D1 title at the same time. But she is up against a woman who's made a name for herself when it comes to world titles. And nasty slugfests. I want to see the entire Vibe team in the Indies and destroy anyone. Honestly? Shit, I'd love to see it. I'm pretty sure Aaron was already a indie wrestler, so he has a lot of experience. I'm not sure if he's currently wrestling. I don't think so. Jaren, I know, has been training. I know Brent has been training. He's been wrestling actively. And Brandon, we've already seen him have a match. I think it was against AJ Francis at Revolver Pro. So it's possible. I'd love to see it. I remember Woods gave Chris a shout out on Raw a few years ago before Chris even started training. Yep. Here she is, Danny Weaver, a part of that heel family. Danny has made a name for herself with world championships galore across the E-Feds, making records, making moves, back and forth. She goes one-on-one with Velvet Dove. They have had a few encounters back and forth over the years leading up to this. Now DKW Women's World Championship on the line. That title right there going into the new year 2025. Will we see a new champion, or will the title stay where they are? When are you gonna start training? When I get the free time to actually like get bruised and not worry about every part of my body shutting down in a class. That, and currently I'm trying to get my weight up, but pneumonia kind of set me back a bit. I thought I had something going on. I gained like 10 pounds to my frame, and then gone. Cause well, pneumonia is pneumonia. I hate it. So I'm kind of starting all over from here. Predictions are still open. Those who want to take their gamble. Will be a new champion in Velvet Dove, or the World Women's Championship stay with Danny Weaver. Velvet in one corner, Danny in the other. Champion versus champion, only Women's World Championship on the line. Here we go. Velvet already setting Danny up on the ropes. Hangs her up over the top. As the start to this match for Weaver, drops the knee. But imagine going to class all bruised up and your teacher's going, why do you look like you got tackled by a semi? Pro wrestling practice. You mean the fake stuff? Dude, does this look fake to you? Maybe that's why pro wrestlers hate when people call shit fake. They're over here dealing with the bruises, and some of them aren't even taking like any pain medication. They're just taking that shit raw and then get told their shit doesn't matter. Yeah, nah, yeah, I can understand it. All the wrestlers on the internet talking back makes sense. I'm too banged up to be a wrestler now, but I could be a hell of a manager. I mean, shit. If I Paul Heyman style of greatness, damn. I mean, if I start getting in a ring, let's say I start shaking in front of a crowd or need somebody to talk with me, I don't know, you know? You mean the fake stuff? Bitch, I woke up in the emergency room. You call this shit fake? I seen a man's femur get snapped. This shit ain't fake to me. You think it's fun in games so you see a man's femur get snapped in the other direction, bro, walking like a fucking pigeon. Teddy King will be my manager name. Christ. Oh, wait a minute. Velvet, backflip over the top turnbuckle, comes in with a clothesline and takes Weaver off her feet. Velvet Dove, I mentioned, held that title since June 27th of 2024. Danny held her title since, I believe, July 25th, 2024. So a month's difference in the two. Just under a month's difference to when both of these two started their championship title reigns. But now Velvet measuring Danny. Kick to the gut. And Dove, I hope you're watching, because she gets her hug! Sorry, I'm late. You know what? I can't even say nothing about that. You know your people. And Wave of Death on Dove! Hooks the far leg! We got one! We got two and a kick out! I see, that is not okay. I mean, it's February. If there's ever a month to claim it, I'm just saying. That's a joke, by the way. This man started some shit. Big frog splash from Danny. Hooks the far leg. We got one. Oh, and a kick out of one from Dove. I'd be like, I love you, Fanta. We can claim them again. Oh, hey. Oh!
Oh! Oh! Oh no, yeah, I think that kick had some personality to it. That sent Dove all the way back to the announce table. Had her splayed out after that kick. That is nasty. Whoa, Doc, settle down. I think you need to chill out, dog. What can I get for Black History Month at DKW? Well, I can tell you what you earned. If you watched the show earlier, there was a Cage of Chaos match. The winner of that match. Hold on, hooking a far leg on Danny. Count of 2 and a kick out. I can tell you, you got a spot in there. You earned a spot in the Cage of Chaos match to decide who would face the D1 champion and who gets to choose the stipulations for that match. Big leg drop from Velvet. I would suggest you go back and watch it. Oh wait, kick to the gut. Velvet gets caught and oh, fuck that knee. Found her right in the mouth. Kick to the gut. Danny looking for the second weave of death in this match. Off the ropes, hits it. But I think it might be too close to the ropes to call it. No. Enough space from the ropes for the ref to call it, and a kick out at 2. Sorry, it's Black History Month. African American humor. Damn. Springboard Phoenix splash. Count of 2, and again Dove kicks out. Danny hanging off from the ropes. A little bit of a tribute to a man that's taken from us a little bit. Not even a little bit, a whole lot earlier than he should have been. Kick to the face from Dove. Velvet just lost her taste buds for a second after that knee, honestly. But a belly suplex on the outside. Gone elbow, rear waist lock, servant suplex, trapped between the LED board and the floor. Followed the buzzards to heaven. Yep. And now Dove employing a Fujiwara armbar. Danny in a bad spot right now. A whole wave of offense finding her with no real answer. She gets sent off towards the announce desk. This is held under DKW title rules. 20 count on the outside will be the count out result. So these women have a lot of time to go back and forth. Decide to cut it short and get back in the ring. Calling elbow again, initiated by Dove. Irish whip sends Danny Northside into a rear view. Is Falcon here? Yep, he was in that match too. He's also in chat. I think he might have stepped away for a second. Look at a far leg. We got 1. We got 2. And Velvet Dove, the second woman in DKW history to hold not only the D1 championship, but also the World Women's title. The bright side, he's with Brody now. It is true. Hope Brody was able to tell him about everything he did. And I hope Ray is telling Brody about all the new ideas he had in his head. I think that'd be nice. It's a loss for Weaver. That is going to really screw with her head going into February 20th. That Iron Death match she has lined up against Anna Marie, a whole year off of a career, could be made, could be lost. It's not bode well for Weaver, but on the other side of the pitch, congratulations, Velvet Dove. 2 belts Dove, holding that title. Okay, just recorded the Phantom KO ambulance match. Ooh, that's gonna be interesting to see.
Velvet Dove, congratulations. Second in history.
I need a little bit more time as I calculate the amount of days. Velvet Dove's first reign with that title was 154 days. Ladies and gentlemen, I would tell you right now, buckle the fuck up, because we may be in the era where doves cry and hugs are handed out. We'll spoil who wins, but I'll DM it to you, Phantom. Ooh. Today is the 6th of 2025. Now let me quickly calculate the days for Danny Weaver. Again, GG to both these women. We're in the Dove era at DKW. That is right. Be July 27th or 25th actually. July 25th. (2024) to February 6th, 2025. A total number of 197 days. Danny has held on to that title in a single reign. That places Danny Weaver as holding the current longest, again, singular reign of a DKW Women's World Champion. Time for the Anderson to bend his knee to their god. Damn. Velvet Dove being the second woman in history to hold not only the D1 but the Women's World title. Had her title reign taken from her by Anna Marie. Now gets it back to continue what she left off on. G freaking G. Now, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, the time is 9:36 p.m. The day, February 6th, 2025. And that marks 9:37 actually. Well, it just turned 9:37. You know what I mean. Stop it. Knock it off. 9:37 p.m. February the 6th. It's time for the main event of Love and War 2025. Damn, Love and War 2024 has a way better ring to it. Fuck. 2025, 2026, 2027, 2028, 2029, 2020, 2030, no. 2021, 2031, no. 2032, 2033, 2030. We're gonna have to wait like 9 years for Love and War to have a ring to it, if I'm even still doing this in 9 years. If I am, holy shit. Yo, future Phantom, how's it feel? How does it feel to be doing this for almost 10 years? Well, we've been making content for about 10 years, but then again, that was on YouTube back when I was younger and edited on my phone. But that's different. We were talking about streaming years. Even though I'm actually close to 6 years now? Shit, that's weird. What's funnier than 2024? What's funnier than 2024 talk? I feel like I know where this is going. A lot of bets were on 2025. Fucking. I even did the voice. Alright.
A lot of the bet was on Velvet Dove for that match. Once again, GG to both women. Hell of a hard fought match. So now we get set for the main event. Predictions are set. Ladies and gentlemen, King versus God. D1 champion versus world heavyweight champion. Teddy King versus Bulldozer. To have a fair amount of history in the past. Back and forth they went. Bulldozer,
I am your father.
surprisingly enough, being on the lower end in terms of wins and losses to Teddy King. Teddy King at one point held the D1 title that Bulldozer was going for. Bulldozer eventually managed to take that title from King, but would end up, well, no, actually, I'm getting this all screwed up. Bulldozer would be the inaugural D1 champion. He would defend that belt year round, not being able to beat Tutton for the first time to gain that world heavyweight championship. Following that, a far distance down the line, Teddy King would challenge Bulldozer for that title. Teddy King would later beat Bulldozer for that title and hold that title until now. Not only following and becoming a D1 champion, but currently with the longest reign. That title only has 2 men. Church in the Wild by Kanye West and Jay-Z in the promo package. Only 2 men would hold that D1 men's tournament championship. That would be Bulldozer and Teddy King. Bulldozer held it from December 28th of 2023 to March 14th of 2024. Teddy King would hold that title from March of 2024 till now. Almost a full calendar year with that belt. The longest D1 title reign in history. Granted, my disliking of the man, he is solid in a ring, but that's not to discredit Bulldozer at all. Bulldozer was the inaugural champion, getting through the D1, overcoming his weakness against Tutton. Even though he wasn't able to beat Tutton for the title, he would later come to claim the World Heavyweight Championship from Defect Zero, ending what we call the Dark Age of DKW. And in his eyes, well, not only in his eyes, but to his word, reviving the World Heavyweight title division. It might end next show. It just might. The year-long reign of Teddy King might come to an end next show, but that's for next show tonight. Bulldozer, looking back at the D1 tournament, these two were in a similar block. Bulldozer would end the tournament with 8 points. Teddy King would also end with 8. Teddy King's only loss in that tournament being to Bulldozer. But in the final of the block, Teddy King would beat Bulldozer. If you are counting just their encounters, this would place Teddy King at, with the D1 title, tournament win 2.
431 says Bulldozer, I have purified DKW in the World Championship division.
Very true. If you're following the career of what we had just mentioned, D1 title went to Teddy. That's 1. The final of the D1 would go to Teddy also. That is 2. But Bulldozer holds the win over Teddy King in the tournament. That caused it to be tied at 8. Bulldozer's only loss in that tournament coming from Zachary Anderson. That's another story, assuming Bulldozer gets past this challenge in front of him. Currently, as well as I can remember, the series is 2-1 in favor of Teddy King. 2 possibilities for this match to end. Either the all-time is 3-1 or goes to 2-2 on DKW. Ladies and gentlemen,
I believe I should start the prediction. The polls are up. Make your bets now and forever hold your peace once you lock them in. I will be adding, I said before, I will be adding more to the to the channel points section. So take your bets on who you think is really going to take this. Plays intro humans in a mod. It's a king to a god. It's a god to a non-believer. You don't believe in anything, will you make it out alive? All right, no church in the wild. That shit is fitting. I wish I did that. True question is, why do these two even matter? These two are gonna be irrelevant, Mace. Ooh, hey. Don't be making too many enemies out here. So now as we get down to our main event, being played in by Jinx, Blow It All Up by Rustage and Eerie. You're wondering what that song in the background was. You let the kid out of the kid. Yo, hey, chill out with that. Yo, fuck out. Wait a minute. Calling all the shots this year. Hey, yo. Send a timeout after I beat Bulldozer. Ooh. I knew I heard Rustage. Teddy King, the longest reigning D1 champion in DKW history, holds that title up with a lot of pride, and honestly, as much as I hate him, I can't disrespect the hustle. He has defended that title against all comers every single time he's gotten beat. They had a challenge for that title, couldn't get the job done. He's faced off against people like Mason Miles, Falcon, I believe OBS at a point. He's faced off against Legacy. He's faced off against Sentozinto Tutton. I believe the title was not on the line, or was on the line. They faced off a number of times. And Teddy King has come out ahead again and again. For a man whose first shot at a title was the World Heavyweight Championship, he could not beat Tutton. He's sure as hell carving his own fate here in DKW. Took a while, but he got there, and now he's making everyone watch. Question is, will he be able to overcome the current DKW World Heavyweight Champion? Who knows? Teddy King might not even be able to, not even be medically cleared to defend against Mason once I'm done. Ooh. Funny enough, July 25th, 2024 wasn't only Danny Weaver who started her title reign at that point. It was also Bulldozer. I believe that was set at Collision Course, where Bulldozer and Defect Zero went at it. That would mean currently Bulldozer 197 days with that title as of right now. Will he be seeing the 198th, or will it end at 197? Oh yeah, we're talking our shit today, baby. Fire way to start the year. I mean, hey, shit. Too bad he won't touch 198. Oh. You see these two jaw-jacking at each other, going at it. Both these two staring each other down. Eyes have not left each other with all the smack they're talking.
Puerto Rico, weighing in at 245 pounds, the Dragon Grand Prix champion, Teddy King.
Shit, I'm doubling Bruno's record. Oh. Teddy King set in his corner.
And his opponent from Huntsville, Alabama, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Dragon
He starts the day one of Teddy's world title reign. Bulldozer holding that title up again. Telling Teddy, telling the world, this is mine. You got here. Congratulations. You're not taking this. Teddy, already counting his chickens. Pray to God they hatch. Or knowing him, he's praying to himself. Sounds like something Teddy would do. Teddy King set in his corner. Bulldozer set in his. Teddy Bulldozer 4. Here we go, and oh, immediately starting out with a knee. God, my chick is like, I want a KFC. Hey, yo. Already, Teddy starting off on a hot foot against Bulldozer. Runs off the ropes, drives that knee straight into the face. Yo, hey. It's Black History Month. Chill out with all that. Chill out. I know we're making jokes and all that, but come on now. The least we can do is put our best foot forward. Come on. Dude, don't be counting stereotypes now. Talk about matches solo with Bulldozer blew a tire, to be honest. Honestly, it does. Wait a minute, Irish whip. No, Teddy reverses, sends Bulldozer off to the rope, drop down. Leapfrog from Teddy King. Oh, runs in with the knee, and Bulldozer right back on the backhand. There ain't no chicken in Black History Month. Yeah, you're right. I ain't saying that. All I'm saying that you can't be cropping up when you hear chicken, all right? I ain't saying you couldn't eat it. God knows I had wings earlier this month. Also, Buffalo Wild Wings is really good. I don't know why I wanted to mention that. I just wanted to. A stomp to the face, and he's already bleeding. Teddy King going off the ropes into a moonsault. Ref gets down for the cover. Kick out of 1. The damage already done to Bulldozer. The blood leaking from his head. He's got a lot of ground to make up right now because it's looking like all Teddy King. Oh! Wingstop is great too. Honestly, I'm not sure. Oh, tries to go for a fall to the King, but comes up short. Hits the second one. Banks Bulldozer into it. Look at the far leg. We got 1. We got 2 and a kick out. Bulldozer's gonna have to make up a lot right now. Teddy King pushing the pace of this match and keeping it in his corner, but Bulldozer finally gets a little bit of offense, goes up and over. Now, Bulldozer pressing the pace of this match towards Teddy King. Teddy King doesn't let him do it for long, gets right back on the driver's seat. He knows he cannot let Bulldozer dictate the pace of this match if he wants it to end his way. As now he takes a dive over. Honestly, when it comes to Wingstop, I had it once. Maybe it was just my expectations, but I don't know. Maybe I just ordered the wrong thing. I probably ordered the wrong thing. Maybe that was it. Like, I ordered it once. It wasn't that good. And oh! German suplex into the table with Bulldozer got right back up, the blood in his eyes, and he said, all right, fuck it. I'm done with this shit. Sends him west side. Now telling Teddy to get back in the ring. Come on. Show me what a king can do. Now a package. Oh, shit. Aiming at the neck. Teddy pops right back up. Irish whip sends him to the north side of the ropes. Gut shot. Kick to the outer knee. Chest. Again to that knee. Double stomp. And has Bulldozer right back down on the ground. Meanwhile, Mason in the nosebleeds, Oro farming. Hey, no, ain't no way. We see the fucking fit. Go sit down, damn it. Damn, Teddy smoked some weed before the match. Dude's flying like a motherfucker. Drop kick from Bulldozer to Teddy. Hoists him back up on his feet. Right hand from Teddy. Breaks up Bulldozer. Sends him off to the south side of the ring. Drop down. Leapfrog. Looks like... Oh no, another gut shot going right back into that kick combo. Double stomp. And again, rolls him over. Lateral press for the cover. We got 1. We got 2.
And a kick out from Bulldozer. Very lethargic, though. Very, very lethargic. Shot to the gut from Bulldozer. Springs off the ropes. No, comes up short. Teddy King was too close. Left hand from Bulldozer, though. Starts bringing things back. And the God of Professional Wrestling's corner, the champion, getting to space and both men down. Both men quickly getting back up to their feet. Teddy tried to go for a kick to the gut, not sure what, but a pump handle neck breaker slows down the momentum. Look at a forward leg on Teddy King. We got one and a kick out of one. So if I beat Bulldozer, am I the king of the gods? Oh Lord, he's already getting titles. Oh! Blockbuster from the top. Bulldozer trapping Teddy between him and a ring apron. That discus close and Teddy pops right back up. Bulldozer quickly getting back up to his feet. Can't stay on the ground for long. It comes in with a clothesline to flatline Teddy. Stomp to the arm stops him from getting up. Oh Lord, he's already getting titles. That's straight jacket neck breaker using that shoulder of his. Working. Bulldozer working over the head and neck of Teddy King. He said earlier, the whole stadium's going to be singing a siren song. You got to imagine that's going to be what he's looking for. He wants to submit Teddy King, and as much damage as he can get on that head and neck as he can before locking it in will help all the more. Kick to the gut. Wait a minute. Not the siren song, but the... Oh, Lord have mercy. What the fuck was that? Look at a far leg. And a kick out at 2. Final judgment is what he calls it. Teddy King is coming out with the Ula Fala in 2K25. Christ, he's gonna turn to the... So he went from Prince to King to Chief. Is that what's happening? Oh, shoot! Cutter after a pop-up! And a Bulldozer! God! No counter and another cutter! Heaven's cutter got returned in kind! Right hand gets countered. I was about to say Uranagi. It's a gutty. Catches Bulldozer straight on the jaw. Kick to the gut from Bulldozer to Teddy King. Again, title rules in effect. 20 count on the outside with a German. All the other rules are the same in a match. Bulldozer keeping his grip strong as Teddy King's legs just bounce straight off the announce table. You gotta imagine that's gonna mess up his ankle a little bit. Might slow him down. Bulldozer might have done it on purpose. Tucks in the head. Rings the arms. Hoists him up and OJ Driller! Con elbow. Bulldozer whips Teddy into the ring. And now folding Teddy up for a deadlift German. Bulldozer's taking Teddy's rush early on and is now returning it. That is true. Bulldozer, whether the early onslaught of Teddy and now he's focused on the back, the neck, all of it, the whole central body and the head, trying to break down Teddy King. But Teddy refusing to stay down. He just keeps getting up into a right hand, hoists him up, and now butterfly. I don't even know what to call this. Right into a DDT. Bulldozer is going off on Teddy, and again straight back into those deadlift throws. He is not letting up. He is not giving Teddy any room to breathe. I think his ribs might have collapsed. Wait a minute, Teddy called his shot for the fall to the King. He was lying in wait, the son of a bitch. Count of 2. Bulldozer kicks out. Teddy King, you can tell from the frustration that was his plan. He was waiting for an opening and the son of a bitch took it. Now Teddy King again, winding up the crowd, running to the outside, takes the leap and catches Bulldozer again. Falcon may need to get his lawyers ready because Teddy is flying like a damn bird. Bulldozer dodges the knee strike, tries to hit a shot of his own, but Teddy returns fire with a stunner. I got caught on my words there. Tries to drop the knee. Bulldozer, wait a minute, gets caught with a kick to the gut. Winds up both arms. Pedigree! Both men have used that move in the past. One calling it Revelations, the other sticking to the name the Cerebral Assassin gave it. Now Teddy taunting to the crowd. I'm not sure I would advise that be done now. But I don't know, maybe Teddy knows the damage he's inflicted on Bulldozer more than I have. Wait a minute! Rings of Saturn locked in! Is Bulldozer gonna tap? And he does! Teddy King!
Here is your winner,
is the first man in DKW history to hold the D1 championship and now the World Heavyweight Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, in the women's division, it's the era of doves. In the men's division, I know he wants me to call it the King of Gods, but I gotta call it how it is. We have started an egotistical era. GG, both men, a hell of a match. You can tell both men bruised, battered after the aftermath. You gotta give it up to both of them. Lengthy title reigns in their own right. Bulldozer holding that title for 197 days. Now Teddy King starts his reign. Mark it down on your calendars. The reign of Teddy King as a world champion started February 6th, 2025. What official name of this ignorass era? I was like, damn, Teddy's about to lose. I mean, shit, Teddy was in there. Like breaking character for a sec. Bro was in there. From frame one, he just kept going. This does paint an interesting image. The D1 Championship currently having its longest reign. And now the World Heavyweight Championship. Both D1 champions are holding world title gold. Double dual champs. Actually, wait, that's... So not only is Teddy King the first man in DKW history to hold both titles simultaneously, but this is the first time both D1 champions have held world title gold simultaneously. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Ladies and gentlemen, love him or hate him like I do. Yes, I had to say that. We are living in an era of two belts king. A king with two crowns. How long will it last? We'll have to wait and find
out. But next match. Well, next match Teddy King has comes on February 20th. February 20th, looking like a stacked first episode, official episode, technically. Not a pay-per-view, but an episode of DKW. Teddy King set to go one-on-one with Mason Miles if he makes his decision on what stipulation the match will be at that time. Same can be said for Velvet Dove and Minerva. Both Mason Miles and Minerva have the choice of the match they want to pursue the D1 title in. Not only that, but Anna Marie goes one-on-one with Danny Weaver. Now with the title out of the picture, one of these women will be gone for a year. Iron Death, Hell in a Cell, Iron Man match rules. Pray to your gods, because we may not find him in that ring. But that ends the show here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. It is very appreciated. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. We are back to regular scheduling on DKW as we move into 2025. Had January off, had a bit of a rough patch. It's usually why I kind of take January off. It's either class scheduling, me trying to figure stuff out, work, or I'm dying. Which is unironically, if you ask my parents, like every January near my birthday, I end up getting viciously ill. I'm not even joking. Like, it's an actual pattern that they are both concerned of. That is why I don't have birthday parties anymore. They stopped doing that when I was 9. It was a bummer, but at least I lived to see 23. Yeah. Fight back. That's usually, I'm still here, aren't I? That's what I fucking do every time. You see me fight back. I don't just lie down and die or wait for it to pass. My body's literally fighting back. What do you mean fight back, boy? I already know the type of match I want. A submissions match. Minerva versus Velvet Dove in a submissions match. That is a choice. Nah, they decided you had enough for this year's ass whooping. Nah, I fought back. I wouldn't be making it here if I ain't fight back. You don't get to send that out. 4 days. I bounced back on the 4th. That's not a mugging and go, all right? A sickness takes about a week or 2 to go away. I handled that shit in 4 days. 4 days I handled pneumonia. You don't do that shit on the first go, I can tell you that much. I'm waiting for Teddy Fake King match stipulation. No, you get to decide the match stipulation for the D1 title match. You get to decide it. That's the perk of winning the Cage of Chaos. What was the song? Hold on. GG to both men. Congratulations. Phantom, are you ready to win the CSW tag titles? I'm ready for that shit to come to Bullet Club. I made a group of shooters. I expect shots to be taken. And if they miss, you handle your own casings. And you're paying for every bullet you miss. So just don't. Got a shot? Take it. It's only words I have to say. Are you the leader of Bullet Club, or is Brad the leader? Well, considering it wouldn't be around if it wasn't for me, I'd imagine I would be leading the charge. Now, of course, I'm not commanding people. That's not my style. This is a club of shooters, after all. Yes, I do call my shots, but you have your own guns for your own reasons. Fire where you like. But just understand that a headshot starts the shootout. That's all I ask. That's it. Am I going with these promos today? Alright, God mode, right. We'll listen to that real quick. Listen to that really quick, and then we will go raid. I think Falcon said he was live. So after we listen to this, we're gonna go raid Falcon. Alright. Let's listen. God mode Madara. Real King wanna put the new champ through a table in episode 1 of this season. Okay, so it's gonna be a tables match. Too sweet. Too sweet. But it was eyes on the target. Hey, take the shot if you feel like taking it. No, Red is live. I'm live with him. Oh, okay. Combining chakras, my renegades activated. I've waited, now I'm reincarnated. Hatred is burning what's sacred. Redder, never, sex pass getter, letter, pressure, cross your center. I've got a plan of action, passion is born through endeavor. Okay. Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. I can't be beat, bodies they lay at my feet. Chakra release. So those older raps in 2019. I was born into war, my brother's blood on the floor. I was a child, so it is wild that I'd be used to the gore. Never had a friend like you, didn't share my clan, you hid yours too. Sharing our stories, we're making it do. Picture a world where the fighting was through. Ending our friendship, so I have no problem when I have to kill you. I'm an Achia, so this is where we are, and I have the will too. So even when you're putting up your life, I just realized I'm like 3 songs behind on Rustage releases. I need to actually like catch up. I have to listen to Shadow, Victor, Bring Us Home, and then Shinobi. What I intend, bow to descend, battle me in the valley of the end. Bringer of peace, I am unleashing the beast. You are deceased, now that my power's increased. I can't be beat, so they lay at my feet. I really like Shinobi too. Yeah. Show a music video too. Oh, I'm listening to this off of Spotify. But it is in general if anyone wants to watch it. Okay. It's pretty good. Alright. But yeah, the videos in general, chat, I was listening to it off of Spotify. Because I already had Spotify open, so I could just type in the song name and then find it there. But if you want to see the full music video, it's in chat. Would you rate it 1 to 10? Honestly, it was pretty early. I think 2019 was still pretty early for Rustage. I do like some of his older songs though. Honestly, out of 10, I would give it... Honestly, I give it 8.5. It wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Like, I can hear myself bumping this. Just playing this early in the morning. Well, not early in the morning, but it's a song I know I could put on and like do stuff in the background. Like I would deliberately put this song on, so that's good. I'd say 8.5. I like it. Red is live, not me, but I'm playing Yu-Gi-Oh with him. Oh, okay. Making breakfast while it's playing in the background. Yeah, I can imagine it. All right. Let me set that prediction off. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we are gonna go look for people to raid. I believe. How can I request songs? We don't have wrestling intros, but in general, this was just a rare occasion.
Emotional damage.
Christ. Parents walking, what the fuck are you listening to? My parents have heard my taste in music. They don't care at this point. They've heard me blast everything from like UK drill to rap to hip hop to like fucking everything in between. The only thing they haven't heard me play out loud is like fucking country music. Because there's not many country songs I actually listen to. There's like one, maybe two, and that's it. And it's not even that I put them on. It just kind of like comes on and it's like, I don't mind this. That's it. Oh, I can hook you up with country? Yeah, I'll try. No promises though. I generally am not a really big fan of the genre. It feels like really... I guess the thing is, I'm more into like high energy stuff. I'm into like a lot of high energy songs. So... Johnny Cash. I'll look into it. Try to listen to some songs. God knows I need something to do and something to listen to while I'm walking or cooking, so see how that goes. Alright, let's see who is live. Thankfully, I know how to use the streamer side of this, so it can go a lot faster. Red. All right, we're going to go English. Let's try. Also like Toby Keith, and I've been watching you by Rodney Atkins. Listen to country, rap, heavy metal, punk rock, heavy rock, rap rock. Yep, same. Honestly. So it's like country, because again, I'm kind of on and off about country. As a kid, was not a fan at all. As an adult, I found like 2 songs I'm into. Not sure if it'll go much higher, but yeah. Anyways, we are going to go raid Red right now, streaming Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. If I remember right, he's playing against a Falcon. So we're gonna go over. Listen to Ice 9 Kills. I have heard some of their songs. I have listened to some of them. That is a band I have listened to in the past. Yeah, we're gonna go raid Red. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching. Again, it is really appreciated. DKW Love and War 2025 has concluded. Both championships have switched hands. New contenders have been crowned. And new reigns and eras have started. Now we look to 2025 to see how this goes. Lucifer, once again, thank you for the resub. 7 months. I still don't know how you've dealt with it, or just decided to fucking stick around for 7 months, but it is appreciated. I do appreciate every single one of you who is just hanging out, even if you don't sub, even if you don't use bits. Still appreciate it. Still means a lot that you guys are here. Right, the true king of the gods. Lord, we're gonna be hearing that for a while. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for watching once again, and I'll see each one of you beautiful people in the next one. What song do I actually want to put on? What song do I want? You know what? McGuire, play us off. Thank you all for watching once again. I'll see what you beautiful people. Tuesday. It's gotcha time.
wheels on the dance floor, transform when I'm in the building like a landlord. That's for damn sure. Don't get caught up in the sandstorm. Beast on the beach, you can call a mega rancor. Hey, keep your head down and you won't catch a fleece. Bitch been round and it gave a life meaning. Got a lead crown, my heaviest deceiving. It's made it 10 rounds and a one-way to cheese. Hey, double tap, move a month after month till we running back. You the fool of the month, yeah, we're sunning that. So I'ma say it once, we don't double back. We gotta say it like the 1 month you behave while I rock y'all. 5 months till I made it to the top. 10 months and the movement ain't stopped. 12 months and you wait for the drop off. Listen, McGuire been on fire for a minute now. See us in the club and ain't a single person sitting down. Better listen now. Told you Castor we ain't kidding round. Making mad noise like a Blastoise spitting round. And Mega been a master since the Sega, so I'm hated on the regular like Conor McGregor. Part in the lateness, but you know we on